permit me to stand on existing protocols. The topic and introduction of the customer experience and organizational performance of deposit managers in Southwest Nigeria. Customer experience is the impression that consumers have on the brand that they are interfacing with throughout their transactional journey with an organization. The results of these impressions that they have determine if they want repeat businesses with the organization, which at the end of the day will impact revenue. Organizational performance is the overall success that an organization has if it moves in tandem with what they have achieved to do as individuals, teams, or units. Benchmarks such as their financial results, productivity levels, customer satisfaction surveys, net promoter scores are used to benchmark this. Customer experience has evolved over the years, and prior to now, they were called inquiries, customer operations, customer service, customer care, and now customer experience. The customer is the foundation of every business, and the truth of the matter is that most deposit money banks have the same products and call them different names, but the experience that customers have when they visit their shops will determine if they want to have repeat transactions. The charge by the Central Bank of Nigeria on banks to increase their capital base to 500 billion, 200 billion, and 50 billion, from 50 billion, 20 billion, and 10 billion for international, national, and regional banks has made the hunt for customers stiffer. Pertaining this research work, exploration is needed because customer satisfaction and loyalty are key drivers of business. We look at them in terms of net promoter scores, touch points, customer satisfaction survey, and customer engagement. Deposit money banks in Nigeria really depend on customers' testimonials and repeat businesses to improve on their revenue, and the influx of investors into the business is hinged on this. Quality of customer experience can also significantly impact on the bank's ability to attract and retain customers and also invite these investors. An organizational performance is a crucial indicator of the bank's overall health. Regarding this research work, questions such as what is the influence of cognitive experience of organizational performance of deposit banks? What is the relationship between emotional experience and organizational performance of deposit banks? What is the effect of social experience on the performance of organizational of deposit banks in Nigeria? And how does social experience impact organizational performance of deposit banks, as well as combined effect of customer experience components of organizational performance will be answered. The aim and objective of the study as stated here to investigate the influence of cognitive experience, emotional experience, physical experience, social experience, and the combined effects of the components of organizational performance of deposit money banks in Nigeria. The hypothesis as stated in the null form as follows. Emotional experience has no significant relationship with organizational performance of deposit money banks in Nigeria. Physical experience has no significant effect on organizational performance of deposit money banks in Nigeria. Social experience has no significant impact on organizational performance of deposit money banks in Nigeria, and the combined customer experience components have no significant impact on organizational performance of deposit money banks. This study is significant to deposit money banks, private investors, stakeholders in the banking industry, bank employees, regulators, Central Bank of Nigeria, National Deposit Insurance Commission, and Security and Exchange Commission, fintechs, as well as customers of deposit money banks, communities, and the country at large. Conceptual review of the work. A lot of researchers work on this topic from Cambusa 2018 and as well as Riposta 2016. They said that customer experience is the interaction that customers have with an organization before, during, and after their purchase or consumption across both channels. And they also said that knowing your customer as completely as possible will ensure that they have repeat business with you, and also ensure that you work on the products you are giving them so that they have the kind of experience that will make them have repeat business. Customer experience in the past was actually not as thorough as this, because the customers we have nowadays have access to information and they know how they want to be treated. So in the past was the tally business, the customer walks into the banking hall and then they pick numbers, they are asked to go and have several days of turnaround time on something that can be resolved right when the customer walks into the banking hall. Now, the customers are more aware and they have various means of demanding for what they want, even through social media platforms. And with the age of artificial intelligence, where people are also looking at it that in the next 30 years, will banking be the way it is, or customers can just walk into a hall without people, and what kind of experience will they have? This work has various theories. We have the push and pull theory, which was propounded by Kota, and which says that the customer is the one that can pull out the kind of product that they want from the organization in the pull theory. While in the push theory, the organization pushes out the product to the customers. Then in expectancy disconfirmation theory, this says that customers actually compare their actual experience with their prior expectations of the organization. Trust commitment theory says that the customer will have businesses with organizations that they trust to give them what they want. And this research work is in the trust commitment theory as well, and customer culture theory. Various researchers worked on the studies, and at the end of the day, from the findings on all what I gathered of it, customer experience is with empathy, and customers who have positive experiences are more likely to have repeat businesses with the organization. The repeat businesses is what will tell if they are performing in tandem with their goals and objectives. The conceptual framework. Customer experience has some 4 components: cognitive experience, emotional experience, physical experience, and social experience. While organizational performance is based on market share, profit, growth, sales, and return on equity. The gap of the literature. Most studies were carried out in developed and emerging economies. Most existing research is not used to combine components of cognitive experience, emotional experience, physical experience, and social experience. Then few studies were carried out on deposit money banks, as most researchers focus on the hospitality industry. And most studies base their constructs on management styles, sales, capital base, and so on, and not on the customer who are the buyers of the products and services. The research adopted a descriptive research method, and all customers of Sterling, First Bank, and Access Bank in Southwest Nigeria were used. The composite sampling technique was used, and the sample size was determined at first with an official formula. The reliability test of the construct was alpha, and the instrumentation used was questionnaire with a 5-point weighted scale. And methods of data analysis were descriptive and differential statistics, as well as simple regression analysis and correlation. The model specification of the research is stated. Discussions. Cognitive experience is meant as the most significant, followed by emotional experience, social experience, while social experience was the least influential and biggest difference of organizational performance. But the combined model accounted for 81.5% of the variation in organizational performance, demonstrating that customer experience as a whole is a critical determinant of performance outcomes of organizations. Customer experience was the most significant relationship with organizational performance, with 78.2% of the experience in organizational performance, demonstrating that customer experience as a whole is a critical determinant of performance outcomes in organizations. Conclusion. Empirical findings show that customer experience is a critical factor determining organizational performance of deposit money banks in Southwest Nigeria. All the components of customer experience, cognitive experience, emotional experience, physical experience, and social experience individually and collectively add a positive and significant effect on organizational performance of deposit money banks. All believe cognitive experience remains the major predictor of organizational performance. Based on this finding, the following recommendations were made. Customers' perception about the bank's professionalism must be enhanced. This can be done through revamping the recruitment processes of organizations and ensuring that bespoke equipment that work with customer experiences in organizations be acquired. Aside the yearly greetings and festival programs that banks send, personalized contact is advised because when customers are called upon and they know that they matter to the organization, they have something in mind that somebody in the organization knows them, and it will also give them an opportunity to want to transact in a place where they know that their names are written down. The ambience and accessibility for physical challenged persons was also advised to be worked on. Most of the banks did not make provision for people that were physically challenged to have access into their shops, especially now that the World Health Organization has said that people need to work on their sight health, that in the next 10 years, there will be nobody that doesn't know anybody that doesn't have eye challenges. The banks are encouraged to work on braille banking, where people that have eye problems can actually transact without anybody pushing them around, and they can actually navigate their way across the banking halls. Despite the fact that figures are the most important evidence of improvement for banks while comparing their activities year on year, non-financial metrics which customer experience is a part of should be brought to the front. When customers have good experiences, they will be satisfied, become more loyal, give word of mouth to people that they know, and also talk on social media about the banks, and this will increase transactions, attract new customers, and improve on their performance. Contribution to knowledge. This work tried to enrich the body of knowledge by laying the foundation for further exploration of the topic. The impact of components of customer cognitive experience, emotional experience, physical experience, and social experience on organizational performance, and provides organizations with ways to self-appraise the feedback that they obtain from customers, which, if worked upon, will improve on their